So, you probably don't know who I am. Fair. I don't know what to say. Basically, I've been wanting to tell the story, just in general, like on YouTube or anything, since it literally fucking happened. Now, again, you don't know who I am. My name's Jose. I have a lot of lore. I have a lot of lore that I want to share, and this one particular story is it still pisses me off to this day, even though it happened a year ago. I literally just graduated high school like a year ago. I should be over this. I really should, but I'm not. Okay, and I want to talk about it. I'm just gonna get into it and not do much talking because I don't even know how much storage I have on this phone. Anyway, basically, I got kicked out of culinary in my high school by some girl who just didn't like me, and I didn't even know her name. So let's go into it. Okay, so disclaimer, by the way, if my editing is shit, again, like I said, I don't think I said this, but like I do not do this at all. I don't make YouTube videos. Like this is literally just because I need to just get this off my chest. So let me set the scene for you. So I was a senior in high school, and not gonna lie, I was very like to myself. I didn't really talk to anybody for a while. I had like a little group of friends that I would see in school all the time. Also, my hair was split dyed, so this side was blonde, and I had a lot of tattoos exposed. I dressed not like crazy, but like mostly in like emo fits and stuff. So yeah, you get that vibe. I also was in a lot of like special ed classes, like not like like special needs, like for special needs kids, but like I was in those like classes for kids that had IEPs. If you know, you know. So usually my classroom groups were like 30, not even, whoa, that's too much. Like 10 to like 5 kids in a room. This second semester of school, I had a culinary class, which I never had in my life. So, and I was excited because I never did culinary, and I feel like it's a basic necessity to fucking learn how to cook. So I was like, okay, bet, I'm excited. And that meant I was gonna be in like a normal size class with like kids and stuff, like, you know. So, in my culinary, at least in my school, I had a group of 4, and and at the same time, like I said, I did not talk to anybody. Like, I only had my small group of friends, so I didn't know anyone in this class. So my teacher, I won't say her name, but like, she assigned groups of 4 to each kitchen, and I didn't know any of these people that she assigned me with. It was just these group of girls. So it was me and these 3 girls. Now, one of the girls, her name was Caitlin. And let me just say this. If she's watching this right now, I really thought I was gonna be so savage with like, yeah, fuck you, bitch, but no, I don't really give a fuck anymore. Like, I do, but like, I don't know what to say to the girl. Basically, this girl in my class, Caitlin, I never met her in my life. And like I said, I didn't even know her name until after this happened. A lot of the times in culinary, I don't know if everyone's culinary is different in high school, but in my culinary class, the teacher would give you a sheet of the recipe you're supposed to make. And on the back of the sheet, it's a list of jobs. So I was usually either the dishwasher or the supplier or just the regular just cook or whatever. And again, Caitlin, this girl, she literally was such a shit talker. And if you have a shit talker in your high school, then you know exactly who the fuck, like, you know exactly like the vibe I'm trying to give off to you. This girl would literally come up from behind me as I'm like cooking fucking pancakes, and literally would just like point to a girl or point to a guy and be like, "Oh, did you hear?" Like, she literally pointed to a girl one time in my class and was like,
Oh my God, like that girl over there, she has like a 20-year-old baby daddy and she's only like 17. Isn't that like so gross? Like, I would never do that. Like, it's so disgusting.
and I would just be in the back like, I'm just trying to make pancakes and leave. Like, what the fuck? So obviously I was not that kind of person just to talk shit about anyone just because, like, I don't like him being right here. Sorry. I just want to move him. Continuing on. How this happened is one day I was in class and I look on the sheet of paper to see my job, and I'm a dishwasher. So I'm like, okay, bet. Like, just help whatever I can, then wash dishes. So I'm just in this kitchen, like, just washing the fucking dishes or whatever. And Caitlin comes up from behind me, and she looks at me and she goes,
What are you doing?
I'm like, washing the dishes? Like, what do you mean? And she goes,
Okay, well, that's my fucking job, so you need to move.
and with me, I thought she was just joking. Like, oh, like, okay, like, whatever, like, haha. This bitch literally pushes me out the way and starts washing the dishes. And I look at her like, what? Don't know what the fuck. Okay, so I just sit down on my desk and I didn't know what to do because what the fuck do you do to that? So then, like fast forward like 2 or 3 days later, I'm in culinary again, and I see the list of jobs, and again, I'm the dishwasher, like fucking always, and I go to wash the dishes, and then I see Caitlin washing the dishes, and I'm like, oh, so in a very, and like, again, in a very jokingly way, I go up to her, and I'm just going like, oh, like, you washing dishes? And she's like, and she's literally like washing a fucking cup. She's like washing a cup, and she's like,
Yeah, like I'm just trying to be like a perfect little housewife, like like just trying to learn early.
and we're just joking back and forth. And so she's washing a knife, and she puts the knife down next to her, right? And I very jokingly pick up the knife like this. This is my phone, obviously. Pretend it's a fucking knife, okay? Pick up the knife like this, and I'm like, oh, so if I poke you with this, I'm in the wrong because I'm supposed to be washing dishes. LOL. I put the knife back, and she's laughing or whatever. Like, I'm thinking we're just conversing back and forth, whatever. Because, like I said, I didn't know this bitch. Okay? I was quiet. I didn't talk to anybody. Like, I might as well try to joke around and make these people think that I'm some sort of fucking funny without being fucking boring. Because apparently... Sorry. Anyway, so... I just... don't think anything of it. And I move on. The very next day comes around. Like, maybe, like, Thursday, because that happened on like a Tuesday, I think, or whatever. I don't think I came to school on Wednesday. I don't remember. So I go into school, right? And I'm literally in first period. In my first period class, like, it was like a resource class, so I was just in study hall basically, just doing some leftover work and catching up on some like other assignments. And like teacher, like a fucking security teacher, whatever the fuck they were, comes into my class, and he goes to my teacher and he says,
"Oh, we need Jose to come to the office with us."
and me thinking like, and before I say this, I was never on time to class. Like, I was never that bitch to be on time to class. So I'm thinking like, okay, maybe they just want me in the office because like of my tardies, which is normal. So I didn't think anything of it. And usually I don't have to take my stuff. And I get up to go, and the guy's like,
"Oh no, bring your stuff."
I'm like, okay, weird. So I get my backpack, and I'm going to the office, and I'm waiting in this office lobby. I swear to God, guys, I did not even get to see the fucking principal after literally third period. It took him 2 hours to talk to me. And I come to find out that the reason why it took that long was because apparently they were stopping a fight in my high school. I remember going into the office, talking to fucking Peter. Yeah, his name is fucking Peter. Talking to fucking Peter. And he's like, oh,
Do you know why you're in here?
my tardies? Like, is that why? And he's like,
No, like that's not why.
and I'm like, okay, why? And he goes,
Well, we've gotten reports that you tried stabbing students.
I literally look at him like a fucking dog. I'm like, like, what the fuck? Like, what? Like, I look at him so crazy, and I'm like, what? I start laughing. I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like,
In culinary.
and when he says the word culinary, it immediately hits me. I'm like, oh, like Caitlin, like, oh, like that girl, like, I didn't say Caitlin because I didn't even know her fucking name. So I'm like, oh, like the girl in my class, like that we were joking around. And he literally goes like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, yeah, like what, like it wasn't anything like that. Like we were just joking, like even she was joking back with me. Like I didn't think anything of it. Like I thought it wasn't anything serious. And he literally goes,
Well, not to her, was it? Like, she was in here crying and freaking out and scared for her life.
scared for her life of this. Scared for her life. Anyway, so I look at him, I'm like, what? Like what do you mean? And he goes like, yeah, like these students, keyword students, were terrified because they already had suspicions of you and just blah blah fucking blah. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So I'm just like, yeah, nah, like that's not what happened. Like it's nothing like that. Like I literally don't even. I was explaining to him like I don't talk to anyone. So I'm explaining to him like, yeah, I don't talk to anybody. This girl is literally just fucking around with you. I guarantee it. Because I wouldn't say I was bullied, but like in this era. But like back in middle school, yeah, obviously like I was bullied. Who fucking wasn't? But like unless you were that bitch that was cool and like you had all these fucking friends, then you obviously don't fucking get it. But for me, was not the most liked. And that sounds so pick me, but it's the truth. So I just told him like, yeah, like I don't even talk to this girl. I don't even know her. And I don't know why she's saying all that stuff. Like I literally didn't touch her. Like I again, I didn't even touch her. I didn't even do anything with her. Like I didn't even know her. I didn't even know her fucking name. I'm gonna keep saying that because I'm gonna say it a lot. Yeah, then I remember him telling me like,
Okay, well, we need you to write a report on your side of the story because this has gone overly serious now.
and I'm like, okay. So he hands me a piece of paper, like basically asking me to write my side of the story. I literally write on the piece of paper, made a joke, took wrong way. Cause there's no fucking story! Like what? Like what? Oh, anyway, as I'm writing on this fucking little piece of paper, another teacher comes in. And like I said, a teacher. Not a fucking officer, a teacher. And just keep that in mind. It was a teacher, not a fucking officer. And he's like, oh, by the way, Jose, like my principal's talking to me. He's like,
By the way, Jose, we're gonna need to search you.
I literally go, why? He just goes,
Yeah, it's just policy. Like, we need to do this.
so he reaches to go pat me down and search me. I back up and I'm like, I can do this myself. I literally take out my phone, my AirPods, my fucking school ID, and my chapstick. That's it. He searches my backpack, like all in my fucking backpack. He takes out my chips, like just shit, a lot of my things in there. My Chromebook, like all my everything. He also takes the cap of my water bottle and smells the water in there, as if I have fucking alcohol in there. Like I don't know. And then he takes my perfume and takes the cap off and smells it too. And it's just looking through all the pockets because my backpack, it's like a army backpack, so it has like a lot of pockets. So he's searching through every single fucking pocket in this fucking backpack. Couldn't find anything. Because why the fuck would you find anything at all? Because what the fuck, like... Anyway. So, he doesn't find anything, and then he ends up telling me,
Oh, okay, well, just stay in the ISS room for now and we'll figure out what to do with you.
and if you don't know what an ISS is, it's in-school suspension. And if you ever had an in-school suspension room, it's literally, like, you just sit in there all fucking day, like, and just do your work. So, knowing me, I was familiar with this fucking room, so I mean, I didn't really care. And the teacher that was in there, I'm not gonna say her name out of respect, because, like, she's actually cool. But, like, if I highly doubt she's gonna see this, but if you do see this, I miss you. I don't know, anyway. So, I go in there, and I'm talking to this teacher, and we're pretty close, kind of, you know, like, we talk here and there. And I'm telling her this, like, what's going on so far. And I say Caitlin's name. And she's like, oh, Caitlin, like, Willem? And I'm like, yeah, like, do you know her? She's like, yeah, my daughter, like, is friends with her. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, do you know, like, why? Like, what the fuck is, like, going on? And she's like, okay, yeah, like, honestly, like, I don't know what's going on with this, but I know that Kaylin is, like, I don't know, like, she's, like, the teacher's literally telling me, like, yeah, like, my daughter hangs out with her, but I have a weird feeling about her. I feel like she's very, like, this, and this, like, just low-key talking shit about her, which, cool, I guess, I don't know. So, yeah, we're just talking about this whole situation, like, almost the whole day. I swear to God, bro, I did not know what was happening to me. I didn't know if I was getting suspended. I didn't know if I was getting expelled. I didn't know, like, anything at all until 8th period. So 8th period comes around, and I remember him pulling out whoa. I remember him coming to the classroom and pulling me out and being like,
Yeah, so we talked about it, and we're gonna have you do a 3-day out of school suspension. And on Monday, we're gonna have
because it was like a Friday or something.
on Monday, we're gonna have you come in and have a meeting with your mom about your behavior.
I could not express to you the amount of anger I felt in my fucking body. Not because I was getting expelled, not expelled, suspended or anything. I was angry because it took you all fucking day to tell me that shit. Like, if you had told me this shit, like, way before, then I would have been so much fine. Like, so much better. But the fact that you told me this, like, at 8th period, I leave school. I'm pissed as fuck. I call my sister, and I'm like, hey, bro, like, this shit is, like, fucked up. What the fuck do I do? Like, I don't know what, like, I don't know. So, I'm telling her all this shit, and then my mom doesn't, like, I tell my mom about this because obviously she has to be in the meeting on Monday. And me and my mother, like, I don't know. I'm not going to get into me and my mom because that's a whole other thing. Monday comes around and I'm just like, and also the meeting was at 12. So already I was like, no, like, this is just, I don't know. So I go in there. And in the room, it's me, my mom, the dean, and my social worker, and my case manager. Now, the case manager is, because I know people are going to be like, what the fuck is a case manager? Case manager, for me, because I had an IEP. So case manager is basically this one specific teacher who keeps track of all of my classes and how I'm doing, and just, like, yeah, just basically what, yeah. So, I don't know if I'll say her name. I'll think about it, but if I do, and if I find out that I want to bleep it, I'll think about it. But no, she was really nice. I just remember, like, going in this meeting and talking to everyone, and the principal is just the dean, whatever the fuck his name is, he's just going on and on being like, oh, like, he basically just goes like,
Yeah, so we're basically just here to talk about how Jose can't be threatening students with knives, and talk about his other behaviors with his tardies, and him threatening students' lives, and, like, we just believe that he just needs to be removed from this class.
and when he said removed from this class, I immediately interrupted him. I'm like, what do you mean, like, removed from this class? He's like,
Yeah, like, you're not gonna be in culinary anymore. Like, like, we just don't tolerate that kind of behavior.
what fucking behavior? What are you talking? Like, what? I don't know. So, I just remember, like, being so just livid this entire fucking meeting because I just didn't know what the fuck to do. So, like, I just asked him, okay, so, like, do you guys even believe what this girl is saying? Like, because she's really missing out on a lot of details. Like, there really wasn't anything that happened. Like, and I just kept saying, like, I don't understand why you can just believe someone's one word over literally me telling you that nothing happened. And I kept telling him, like, literally asked the teacher, like, she literally, like, because her desk was literally right next to our kitchen. So if anything would have happened, she would have fucking saw. Like, I'm not, like, I'll also think about it. If I was really gonna stab a bitch, if I really was gonna, like, hit a bitch in school, out of all places, don't you think I would have done it in a very discreet place? If I really was gonna be that fucking horrible, and if I really was gonna be that fucking psycho enough to stab a bitch in a fucking classroom. Anyway, obviously I didn't say that to them because, duh. But anyway, I just kept saying like, yeah, I literally did nothing wrong. It was literally a joke. And this specific situation is literally bullshit because you're believing this one girl that is completely just blowing everything out of proportion and just making all literal fucking just a narrative, just a stupid fucking narrative about me. And he interrupts me and he goes,
Well, it's not just her. Like, we've gotten calls from...
my face is hot. Oh my god. He literally goes,
Yeah, we've gotten calls from parents, like, scared for their child's safety because of you. So we take this very seriously, Jose.
Parents. Parents are talking about me. I later find out that these parents are calling this fucking school being like,
yeah, like, if you have kids in my daughter's school, or wherever the fuck, like, kid in their school, like, trying to stab my child, like, those kids need to be in mental hospitals, not fucking high school. That this is so unsafe for my child. Like, you people need to be, like, looking up who is coming to your school and who...
Parents talking shit about me. They don't even fucking know me. And they're talking, like, if you're not already pissed by this story and, like, whatever, like, because, dude, I didn't even know what to think because this is all just hitting me at once. Like, you're telling me that parents are talking shit about me, that multiple kids are also saying that they saw me stab this girl or try stabbing this fucking girl. Don't you think that I'm gonna be a little pissed off? Because it's not fucking true, obviously. So, I am just so fucking livid, and I literally start, like, not yelling, but I was like, okay, what the fuck do you mean parents are literally calling about me, talking shit about me to you guys? And you're sitting there endorsing that shit, being like, yeah, like, it's under control, like, we need, like we're doing everything we can to, like, make sure that this will never happen again. Like, bitch, what do you mean doing everything you can? Like, at this point, like, are you gonna expel me? Are you gonna sit there and put me in fucking jail? Are you gonna send me to an alternative school? Like, what the fuck are you guys gonna do? And I'm just going on and on and on and, like, just going off. And my case manager, like, God bless her soul, bro. She was so sweet. She just kept, like, trying to ease in, being like, Jose, like, I understand you're upset. Like, we totally get it. And because, like, me and her, like, my case manager, like, we literally used to talk about a lot of the bullshit that happened in that school. Not gonna lie, a lot of the bullshit that happened in that school could be a whole video within itself, but if you know and you went to my school, you know. So she's just going on, like, being like, Jose, like, I understand you're upset, and I understand, like, this is all frustrating, but you just need to cooperate, and you need to calm down. And of course, I'm just trying to have respect for her at least, because like I said, I don't want to be that disrespectful in front of her. But I immediately, like, tell these people, like, my dean, I'm just like, dude, like, you're literally believing someone who not only doesn't have proof, is literally someone who I didn't even know her name. I don't know who the fuck, I didn't know who she was. I literally just met her in that class. And you're believing everything she's saying to all these other kids. And they literally told me that they wanted to keep her name confidential because they thought that I would hurt her. They literally said, yeah, the reason why we haven't told you her name is because we thought that you were going to confront her and hurt her. I'm, like, all over the place. I can't even fucking think. I'm, like, so mad. So, I remember just telling him, okay, well, what do you guys plan on doing right now? Because at this point, you guys have wasted so much of my fucking time. My mom has to get back to work. It's on her fucking lunch break. Like, what the fuck is the next move? And I literally say just like that. I'm like, what the fuck is the next move? And my social worker, who pops in, and she's like,
Jose, you need to stop being so disrespectful and so mean. Like, this is absurd and overly, like, disrespectful of you.
I literally look at her, and I go, sorry, what's your name again? And she's like, oh, I'm Mrs. blah, blah, blah. Anyways, back to you, Peter. I literally say, anyways, okay, back to you, Peter. Like I was fucking saying. Like, blah, blah, I was just going off again. And then, oh, by the way, I forgot to fucking mention. My sister wanted to be in this meeting too, but she had work and she actually had things to do. So I asked her if I can call her in the meeting. And she said that was fine. So I literally asked Peter, I'm like, hey, my sister had a lot of questions for you guys. So is that okay if I call her and she can talk to you guys herself? And my fucking mother just goes,
No, she's not your mom. I'm your mom. Like, I'll handle this.
and then Peter goes,
Oh, well, if the mother says we can't do it, we can't do it. Like, it's out of our hands if she says it.
now keep in mind, by the time I was 18. So I'm like, okay, no, fuck that. I'm gonna fucking call her. What the fuck are you talking about? So I go to call her, and he goes,
Jose, like, if you call your sister, like, you need to leave. Like, we literally just told you, like, we can't do it.
and by this time, like he's saying this, almost everyone in the room is like, yeah, like, no, like, just don't call her, like, don't make this worse than it already is. Bitch, fuck you. What the fuck do you mean, like, don't make this worse? It's already worse. I'm kicked out of culinary. Those, also, they told me that those credits for, I'm like spitting everywhere, I'm pissed. They also told me that those credits for that class were not going to count towards my graduation either. So not only am I fucked from not going back to culinary, my credits are fucked, I am less likely to graduate, and now they're telling me that I have to retake a whole other fucking class in order to fucking graduate. Because of some fucking bitch that didn't fucking like me. But anyways, let me fucking continue. So, I am just like, no, like, I'm gonna call this bitch, and immediately, my mother's like, okay, no, like, let's just go, like get up, cause she's like, I don't want to deal with this, like, let's just go. So I'm getting dragged out this fucking room, and, like, I go home after that meeting. I'm fucking livid the entire fucking day, because I just felt so, like, not even heard, because everyone was just, and not only were they just, like, interrupting me, they were just, like, not even listening to anything I was trying to get through, even though I didn't really give as much information on this video, but, like, when I tell you, these people did not give a single fuck about what I was saying. Because if they think I was being disrespectful, you literally, everyone in that room, besides my case manager, were literally interrupting me, answering other people's questions for them, like not even taking into consideration about how this could make me fuck up later in life because of some bitch that just didn't fucking like me. So then, I go home, and it was like October when this happened, and I remember I went to school on Halloween, and I am walking to this one class, like in the middle of my class period, just like because I had a pass to go get something. And I see my culinary teacher in the hallway, and she's like, "Oh my god, hi, Jose. Like, how are you? She's like, yeah, like I miss you in my class. Like, I don't know what happened." And this is where, like, keep in mind, this is where, like, the part of the story where I immediately knew that this was like this was really some like hater ass shit, and that this school is just overly fucked up. I'm talking to her, and she's like, yeah, like I miss you in my class, like the people never told me why, like you got kicked out. And I'm telling her, like, they didn't tell you, like, why I got kicked out? Like, because you would think that, like, if a student is getting removed from their class permanently, you would think that they would tell the teacher that, like, why this is going on. And so I'm telling her, like, what happened, basically, like, in a short little, like, time period, because, like, she was kind of walking somewhere. And when she hears the name Caitlin, she goes, oh, like, that girl? I'm like, yeah, like, do you know anything about this? When I tell you, she did not give a fuck. She literally told me everything that this girl was saying about me. The second that I walked in this motherfucking classroom, she literally tells me that Caitlin has been going up to this teacher, talking the utmost shit about me, and trying to get me removed from not only the class, from the group, and from the school in general. So she literally tells the teacher, like, these crazy ass fucking narratives of me. And she literally goes, like, Caitlin is going up to the teacher, just going, like,
hey, Mrs. Blah, blah, blah. Like, I really just feel like Jose is, like, so, like, weird. Like, he doesn't really talk as much. And his hair and his tattoos, like...
I don't really have, like, again, this is my arm. I don't really have that much tattoos. And some of these are new. But anyway, back to what I was saying.
Yeah, like, he's very, like, just abstract. And, like, his hair and his tattoos and what he wears is just so weird to me. Like... I don't really trust kids like that. And, like, I get so uncomfortable with people just, like, dressing like that. And then, like, they're quiet. Like, it honestly gives, like, school shooter vibes. Like, it really just is not, like, it's just not fun. Like, it's just not cool. Like, I don't know why he's so like quiet. He doesn't talk. Like, it's just
Going on and on and on to this teacher about how much she thinks I'm a fucking weirdo. I can't even express to you like the amount of like I'm speechless. I'm literally like I've told this story so many times, and each time I fucking get more angrier and angrier. Bitch, what the fuck do you mean? What do you mean? That you get school, like, what? I don't even know your name. What? Like, you're just sitting here talking the utmost shit about me. You don't even fucking know me. You don't know my name. You don't know. Anyway, I'm just overly not only am I upset, I'm just angry because you literally told a story to a principal, and now not only am I fucked, you took away a class, my credits. You literally almost fucked me. You almost fucked me so hard that I almost didn't graduate it, and I had to stay in that fuck ass school one more fucking year. All because of the fact you just didn't fucking like me. How much of a fucking miserable ass, stupid fucking fat cunt do you have to be to not only ruin someone's fucking high school career, not only almost not let them graduate, get them expelled, and almost send them to an alternative school just because of the fact you didn't fucking like me? How much of a fucking asshole do you have to be? So anyway, when she's telling me all this, I am obviously fucking livid. I don't know what the fuck to do. I go back to my class, and so happily, I was in the class that my case manager was in. I literally pull her out the second I come back from that fucking talk with my culinary teacher, and I say, I am about to tell you all this fucking shit that just happened to me, and what the fuck is really going on. I tell her everything upon everything, and she is just in awe. Like, what the fuck? Like, she literally is just like, dude, like, that's not right. Like, I don't know why they didn't even tell your teacher why you got kicked out. Like, that's literally, like, not even, like, okay. Like, this, and this. And she's telling me that she's gonna do everything in her power to, like, get me to at least get some sort of justice for this. Because this is bullshit. Like, bitch, you literally... I don't know. Anyway. So, later on, when I find out that this girl had just talked the utmost shit about me, I see her everywhere around school. When I tell you, every fucking time I walk in the hallways, I see this bitch. And I immediately just give her the most fucked up look all the fucking time. Because, bitch, you really tried it. You really fucking tried it. To the point where you literally got me kicked out of a fucking classroom. All because of the fact you didn't fucking like me. And then going around telling people that I'm a school shooter, that I want to stab people, that I'm fucking weird, this, and this. Like, it was one, like, listen, it would have been one thing if you just strictly just didn't like me. Like, just in the hallways, you just saw me, you're like, oh yeah, that kid's weird. That'd just be one thing. You literally, almost, made me not graduate. And sat there and played in these fucking principals' faces as if I was like a fucking, like, as if I was like a fucking murderer. Like, bitch, you didn't even know me. I don't know. I might cut this part of the video because I'm just going on and on and on about how much this bitch is really just fucking stupid. But, like, just please imagine, like, if this was you, or your friend, or anybody, they literally got fucking kicked out of a class or anything over someone who literally is just so fucking bored with their life that they had to do this for fun. Get the fuck out of my fucking face with that bullshit, cause bitch, I'm having hand pains. So, let me tell you about how I wanted to get back at her. Now, to you, this may seem very fucking weird and very fucking crazy. And trust me, it wouldn't have gone like this had this bitch just minded her fucking business and left me the fuck alone. But no, since bitches want to play with me and act like I'm a fucking psycho, bitch, okay, now it's really time for me to show you a psycho-ass bitch, because you really fucking tried it. So, I was gonna have one of my friends DM her boyfriend on some flirty-ass shit, fuck him, she was gonna fuck him, film it, and then send it to her anonymously through Instagram. Because, bitch, you really think you can take away a stupid fucking diploma? Like, listen, it wasn't even the fact that I just wanted to graduate because I just cared about school that much. It was just the fact that you really tried to get me to be this person that I obviously wasn't. Like, obviously, yeah, I want to graduate high school and I want to, like, get the fuck out of there. by all means. But you really tried to make everyone, and I mean everyone, in this fucking school believe that I was some psycho, that I was a fucking weirdo, that I wanted to kill people, this, and this, and this. All because of the fact you just didn't fucking like me. Like, I don't know. So, I later find out that, like I told you guys, I think I did, if I did say this, I'll probably cut this out, but my principal told me, like, yeah, if you try confronting this girl at all about the situation, we're gonna send you to an alternative school because this girl is fearful of her life and is very scared of you and doesn't want anything to do with you anymore. As if you had any... Anyway. So, I guess that's it. I don't know. Yeah, like, this girl... Again, if you're watching this, honestly, bro, fuck you. You literally almost ruined my whole shit. All because of the fact you just didn't like me. And if the school or anyone that works at the school is watching this, and if I don't fucking like you, yeah, fuck you too, honestly. Like, you literally sat there and believed a fucking random-ass little basic-ass fucking white girl because you thought that, like, all over some fuck-ass narrative over a fucking hater, bro. Over a fucking hater. Just because you didn't fucking like me. I don't think I'm missing out any details, but if I am, I'll probably, like, pop in later on and, like, talk about it. But I don't think I'm missing anything. So, yeah, that was a story that I wanted to put out there. And I just want to say one more thing. This is going to sound so cringe, but, like, just being out there and, like, being yourself, dressing how you want to dress, bro. Like, I understand a lot of people are not going to understand. Just expressing yourself in any kind of way where you dress differently or you are just goofier or anything kind of, like, any way. Like, again, my hair was split dyed, and if anything, if I have pictures, I'll throw them up, like, right here. If I know how to edit. If I don't know, like, I'll see. This is me. I dress like this. Again, if I know how to do it, I'll see. Fine, and not everyone's gonna get it. But it's really all just, like, weird-ass behavior around this whole thing, because, truthfully, I don't even know if this shit was even, like, fair at all. Because you only believed one story. And if other kids... Like, bro, trust me, if I find out that other kids that I know have did this shit, bro, and they literally, like... And they were in on this, like... Obviously, there's nothing I can do now. I'm out of high school. I really should be over it. But again, I'm not. Because I deadass felt so fucking violated to the point where I had to make a fucking video because, bitch, you really fucking tried it. But anyway... I don't think I have anything else to say. Yeah. If you like the story time, if you do like the story time, and you've had a similar experience or anything close to this, please let me know. And yeah, I don't know. Again, I'm not an expert editor. I don't even know how to even edit this shit for real. So I'll let you guys know what happens. But yeah. Thanks for watching, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to end things like this. Okay. Goodbye.